Hey there, this is Beth O'Shea from Inspiring Young Learners, and I wanted to share this quick video with you about 5 ways that you can help to build background, especially with students who might not have that content background. We're talking about the first essential element of lesson planning for ELLs in mind, and that is to build background. But many times, if our ELLs come in and they don't have that same experience or that content in their head already, how do we begin? How do you begin building background with a student that doesn't have that? And that's what we're going to talk about today. So let's jump right in. The first way that you can build background is to use an anticipation guide. This is one of my favorite ways to really activate that prior knowledge in your students, all your students, and to really get their mind and brain ready for what they're going to be learning. An anticipation guide can be used with any content, any grade level, and what you do is create some true false statements about what they're going to be learning. I like to do this before watching a video using Brain Pop or watching a quick video that's going to help bring that content to life. And so what I would do is hand out that anticipation guide with those 5 true false statements of what they're going to be learning in that video. You can make it a wide open, that whole what you're going to be teaching in that content for weeks to come. But especially with your ELLs, you want to keep it really simple, really focused. And so, for example, if I'm going to be watching a Brain Pop video, instead of just turning on the Brain Pop video, we watch it, we talk about it, okay, move on. You can get so much out of that and really help your students build background. So pass out that anticipation guide with those 5 true false statements. Before they watch that video, they're going to go through and circle whether they think that statement is true or false. So what's happening? Their brain's already ready for what they're going to be watching. That is huge. Now you watch the Brain Pop video. Now they go back to those same statements and they decide, was this true or false from what I learned in the video? This quick way will bring that video to life, will bring that content to life. You could do this before you read a story. It helps, especially your ELLs, to hone in on specific content and to help build that background before they jump into the lesson. So number 1, use anticipation guides. Number 2, use this phrase: I see, I think, I wonder. I see, I think, I wonder. I absolutely love using pictures with my ELLs to help build background. And so when you incorporate a picture with I see, I think, I wonder, you are going to help your students really engage with the material they're going to be working on. It's going to help them pull out what they already know about that content. It's going to help them ask questions about it, which is then going to help them when they get into the content, try to find those answers. So using something as simple as the sentence starters of I see, I think, I wonder can go a long way with your ELLs. Number 3, take a gallery walk. I love, like I just said, using pictures with ELLs. But how do you do that? What's a great way to use pictures? Well, a gallery walk is a great way. Before you start your lesson, set up pictures around the room. And as you begin your lesson, have the students walk around. They could use that same phrase, I see, I think, I wonder, if you want. Or you could just have them write down what do they see in those pictures. Have them come back together in a group and talk about, oh, I think we're going to be learning this today. Oh, I saw a picture of that, and oh, I think that connects to our topic because of this. Get that discussion going. Use pictures to start that, but then take it that step further and have them discuss, have them talk with their peers about what they think they're going to be learning. That's going to help them build that background. That's going to help them bring in their own perspective of what's going on, bring in their own connections to the materials. And then lastly, number 5 is to use multimedia. Starting with a video, starting with a field trip online, starting with a sound clip and letting them listen to it and take a prediction, make a prediction, take a guess of what they're going to be talking about that day. All those things are going to activate that thinking. They're going to activate that prior knowledge. It's going to activate that background that they already have, and they're going to bring that into the lesson instead of just starting with the lesson and they're not engaged, they're not ready to begin. And so that's where we have a lot of our issues with our ELLs of not really understanding the content because we're not taking the time to bring them along, bring them in, and give them that opportunity to connect with the content, before we begin teaching. So those are those 5 ways, 5 simple strategies you can use in your classroom to help build background with your ELLs and all your students. You'll hear me often say that when we teach with our ELLs in mind, all of our students win. So I hope you try out some of the strategies this week. Please let me know which ones you try out and which ones you really enjoy. And if you have any questions, please reach out and let me know. I'm here to help. Bye for now.